Today we are now going to discuss about the jet stream. Jet stream is a narrow band of strong winds, usually blowing from the west to east direction in the upper troposphere. According to Andrew Godey, the jet stream is a band of fast moving air, usually found in the middle latitude and the upper troposphere. Whereas Stoller and Stoller stated that jet stream is at an altitude of 10 to 12 kilometers, are narrow zones in which wind stream attain velocities up to 350 to 450 km per hour. And this phenomena is associated with the jet stream. However, there are several characteristics of jet stream. First, they are blowing from west to east in upper troposphere. Second, normally they are thousands of kilometers long and 150 to 400 kilometers width. Jet stream are created in both the hemispheres. They are created in both the hemisphere. That is the temperate and polar region. There is a seasonal shift of the jet stream, that is, they shift polewards in summer and equatorward in winter. The velocity of the jet stream in winter is twice. Velocity of jet stream in winters is double. Sixth, the velocities of wind it highest in its core and decreases along its peripheral. Jet stream are usually sinus and blowing at an altitude (30 to 35 degree). So these are the several characteristics of jet stream that we found. So now we are going to discuss about the types of the jet stream. What are the basic types? Types of the jet stream. Depending on the location, there are following 5 types of jet stream. First is the circumpolar or polar front jet stream. Polar front jet stream. These are formed at the convergence of the zone of surface of cold polar air mass and the tropical warm air mass. Convergence between pole air mass and tropical warm air mass. They are most active at 300 millibar pressure and altitude of 40 degree to 60 degree. Next, subtropical westerly jet stream. Westerly jet stream. These jet streams are basically found in 30 to 35 degree, and they are blowing from the west to east, and they are more regular in pattern. And their elevation varying from 9 to 13 kilometers. Tropical easterly jet stream. Tropical easterly jet stream are found in the upper troposphere, where the easterly trade winds are blowing. They are formed due to intense heating on the Tibetan plateau and very much closely associated with the Indian monsoon, and normally blowing at the wind velocity is approximately 100 km per hour. Subtropical or subpolar jet stream. This jet stream, also known as the polar night jet stream, and developed in stratosphere at a height of about 30 kilometers. And they become very strong westerly circulation during winter, and their velocity increases considerably. And the last one is the local jet stream. These jet streams are formed locally by the thermal and dynamic changes taking place in the atmosphere. So how these jet streams are originated? There is which is known as the genesis of jet stream. Actually, the genesis of jet stream is associated with the temperature gradient from the equator towards poles. Temperature gradient from equator towards poles. High surface atmospheric pressure. And the circumpolar fold above the poles. Circumpolar fold above the poles. So the meandering path followed by the jet stream is known as Rossby wave. The meandering path followed by the jet stream is known as the Rossby waves because it was discovered by C.J. Rossby in 1937. So, the period of transformation of the straight path of the jet stream into sinus path is known as its index cycles. Transformation of jet stream, transformation from straight path to sinus. So this cycle is going on 4 successive stages. The first is cold air, warm tropical air. In the first is the position near the poles and the circulation of the jet stream is almost straight path. In the second stage, the straight path transforms into the wavy path and the pressure gradient is from north to south. And the beginning of the development of the Rossby waves. Third stage. So in the third stage, fully develop the meandering course of the jet stream and the position is almost near the equator. And the last stage, that is the fourth stage, the cutting of the meandering jet stream from the main path to the meridional circulation. So these are the 4 successive stages for the development of the jet stream, which is known as the index cycle of jet stream. Thank you for watching this video.